So then, I've not managed to get in touch with an interpreter yet. Well, actually, I've been in touch with one, but they haven't responded with a quote or anything. They said they were just going to have a look at it. So I've not actually been able to get in touch with anyone with a quote. So I've not made any progress anyway with getting an interpreter or a translator or a paleologist. So it was only these two words actually that I hadn't completed for my own translation, which I still think my own translation is quite accurate, really. So I'm still not sure about this fakrat word here. But as for this one, was the only word with a letter X in, and that letter is not in the Scandinavian old writing, an X. It was like XLVIY or something. Now, the thing is, the symbol X, we know this symbol from the clocks and from Roman numbers. Most people are familiar with Roman numbers at school. So I actually realized the thing with the X is that it means 5, okay? So now when we normally write a tally, we usually use kind of pseudo Roman numerals when we're tallying up, and you usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put a line through it for 5, right? Sorry, V is 5, X is 10, right? So X is 10. Well, I meant 10, that's why I actually drew that there. But we usually put a line through it for every 5, which is kind of a little bit like a V is made out of 2 slanting lines. So X is 10. We have 10 fingers as well. So now the thing is, when you think of all the words that have an X, right? You've got words like X-ray and xylophone. I was also thinking of a zebra, but obviously a zebra is spelled with a Z-E-B-R-A. But when you say zebra, it's like an X, zebra. Although we do spell it with a Z, when you say zebra, it's like X, zebra. Now the thing with the zebra is that the zebra is a horse which has lots of lines on it. The pattern on the zebra is kind of like a tiger, black and white lines, but there are many lines, like a collection of lines. So if you think of zebra being many lines on it, although it's spelt with the Z, it's pronounced zebra, right? X-rays, the X-ray is many. It's a wavelength that is made up of many more wave patterns, rather than the radio wave at the other end of the spectrum is a short wave which has a lot less oscillations. So you've got these many oscillations in the X-ray. And then you've got the xylophone. Xylophone, how you pronounce that? Xylophone is made out of many parts. There are many different pads on there with all different notes, many pieces of metal. So all of these things are kind of like many, or a collection. That there's many together. There are many together, like many marks on the zebra, many oscillations together, and the X symbolizes, although this is the exact precise number, it's still a collection of things. Now, I said that this was together with CU and possibly together with animals, and this and that was to having to hold, but also together. And all obviously in your hand, all your fingers in your hand are intact together. And then this is obviously to tin or take a repetition. You see, this plane was full, complete, and whole. So I still don't know what this whole word is, but definitely the X, it suggests that it could mean many or together, which means all of the many. You've got many bones, like in a skeleton. In a full skeleton, you've got all the full, complete bone set. Or like in your hand, you've got, your full, complete 5 fingers. So now that meaning would fit with what my previous description for this, with to having to hold their things all together with their animals, the full, complete set of parts, the number of parts, without the reputation tainted or affected, full, whole, and complete in their nobility, rank, or inheritance, prestige. So that fits. So at least I've got a good idea about this word. I'm not saying that is the exact precise word, but I tend to think that I'm somewhere along the right lines with that. So that would only leave this word here out, this fakrat word, which I've just got to do. So that's just a little update for this meaning.